And the hook brings us back.
They're trying to write that down. This is my last and final boarding call for this trip. Next one will be around in just down Starlight. And it's going to do the exact opposite on the street that head towards Frontierland. Trying to between those two breaks, 9 p.m. is our final.
Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the South. More specifically, we are in the great state of Florida. We rode the auto train from Virginia all the way down here to sunny Florida, and we came down here for the IAAPA trade show, the theme park trade show they hold every year here in Central Florida. And I'm going to be here about 2 weeks, and while I'm here, I wanted to celebrate theme parks in the theme park capital of the world. And I figured there was no better place to start our visit than the most visited theme park in the entire world, Magic Kingdom, here at Walt Disney World. And I just re-upped my annual pass. I am now on my third year, just began my third year as an annual pass holder here at Walt Disney World. So it's been, I think, about 5 months since I have been here to Magic Kingdom. So please follow me. And it looks like we have gone full Christmas mode here. All the Christmas decorations up. We got Mickey and Minnie topiaries out here in front, dressed in their Christmas finest. Because I am an annual pass holder, I will use the pass holder line. It's not any shorter, but you know. And yes, folks, it is time to indeed leave the world of trauma, fear, and delusion, and to enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. Ah, look at this. It's Christmas time in Magic Kingdom. Great to see that big, beautiful tree up. Great to see everything here on Main Street adorned with Christmas festiveness. You can see the omnibus rolling through. The Main Street vehicles are still out. Just look at the tree here. Oh, what a tree. And what's sitting under this Christmas tree? We've got a train. We've got a cannon. We've got a haunted doll.
So long, everybody. Thank you. Have Have a great day. Happy holidays, everybody.
See Santa Mickey there in the window. And that's not the Lowe's version, I don't think. I'm just meandering through the crowd here. I don't really have a game plan. I'm just kind of here, just kind of experiencing the park, seeing what there is to do today. It's actually about lunchtime right now. I think we'll maybe just start by trying to find something to eat. It looks like the omnibus made its way to the castle. And now they gotta fight their way through the crowd. It was hard enough for me to just walk through the crowd. I can't imagine trying to drive a bus through it. That's why they're laying on their horn like a maniac. Because people won't move. People just stand there in front of the bus. Yes, Disney is a fantasy world, but much like the real world, you do have to get out of the way of buses. Oh wait, is the Hall of Presidents actually open? I don't think I've seen the re-trumped version of the show. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people. A lot of people here to see the Hall of Presidents. One thing people miss out here is there actually is a really cool presidential museum here in the lobby. There's Obama's basketball, George Washington's shoe buckles, the straight razor of Benjamin Harrison, and Thomas Jefferson's pocket watch. It's a little miniature Smithsonian here in a Disney queue. Yeah, I had no idea this was reopened, but apparently it's been open since June. I don't think I've ever been in here when it's this busy. Let's grab us a front row seat. Yeah, it's interesting. They have like an orchestra pit down here. So I guess they can do other events on this stage.
As a leader, his integrity has made him a great one. Soldiers who died there, in words we can never forget.
There's Lincoln.
A new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
Our presidency is no longer just an idea.
There.
It is an idea with a proud history. George Washington.
Trump up front again. Oh.
John Adams. William McKinley. Theodore Roosevelt. William Howard Taft. Woodrow Wilson.
There he is.
Warren G. Harding.
Oh, all the way over there.
Calvin Coolidge. Herbert Hoover. Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Sitting down right there.
Harry S. Truman. Dwight D. Eisenhower. John F. Kennedy.
That's JFK.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Oh, right next to each other.
Richard M. Nixon.
Oh, Nixon's all the way over here.
Gerald R. Ford. Jimmy Carter.
Oh, there's Carter. Get a little
Ronald
applause.
Reagan. George Bush. Bill Clinton. George W. Bush. Barack Obama.
There's Obama.
Joe Biden.
Oh, there's Joe. Up there. There is
And now we come
the
to the
new
present.
new Trump
Once again,
animatronic.
we place our trust in the idea of a president, as we have from the beginning.
Washington just stood up.
My fellow citizens, no event could have filled me with greater anxieties than that notification on the 14th day of April, 1789, that you had selected me to lead our nation. But it was with the confidence of my fellow citizens that I took an oath. 35 simple words that have been repeated by every American president throughout history.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
That concludes our presentation. Please gather your personal belongings.
Oh, a standing O. So pretty interesting, the new Hall of Presidents show. This is the first time, I guess, that they would have like reverted, because it's the first time since the Hall of Presidents have been open where there's a president serving non-consecutive terms. So they actually, you know, when Biden got elected and served his 4 terms, they switched to having Biden in the front, and then when the next election, when Trump won, now they have switched Trump back to the front position. My understanding is that the presidential animatronic, the current president, is a more complex animatronic than all the ones in the back. So that means they basically skinned Trump and Biden and switched their skins, put them back. So no real changes to the show. Although I do think that the Trump animatronic looks way better than it did before. I think the last, or at least the face, the design of the Trump animatronic was notoriously notoriously did not look like Trump. Some conspiracies, some people say it looked more like Hillary Clinton than Trump. I'm not going to get into that, but the animatronic they have now, I think, looks exactly like Donald Trump, or at least pretty close. When before it just did not feel that way. So I do think they put some effort in making the Trump animatronic look a little more like the person itself. Okay, this is the part I wasn't looking forward to. This is the Mark Twain riverboat. It's gone. I knew it was gone. I said goodbye to it, and now it is gone. There's also this big wall over here blocking the river itself, which I guess makes sense. I guess they're filling in the river. But yeah, that kind of hits me. Just the river being completely blocked off. Actually, let's walk around and just make sure it is completely blocked off here. See, this wall starts here. They are, let's see, tomorrow will be better for as long as America keeps alive the ideals of freedom and a better life. It depends on who you ask. Yeah, so the whole river just blocked off. Oh, man. Ugh. Honestly, I try to keep it open-minded, but yeah, that gives me a yucky feeling. I guess the rivers are gone. Yeah, I guess they're just paving over them. You know, I try to keep an open mind, excited about new attractions, but at least like in the meantime, during the transition while they're building, I guess they're building the Cars Land and the Villains Land back here. Kind of an ugly transition, just having this giant wall here blocking off the river, which I guess, man, gone forever. That's just so weird to me. The river just seems like such a part of just the layout of the Magic Kingdom, and just, you know, how many times I've walked next to this river, or this former river. Just weird to think that it's not there, and it never will be there again. It makes me feel like I'm gonna need to start visiting Disneyland more often. And again, I really do want to keep an open mind. I want to look forward to the new things that they have planned, to enjoy those things when they arrive. But man, it just, to think about Frontierland not having the river, just the river being gone, it was almost bothered me more than the boat itself. Although I missed the boat. You know, you rode the boat, there was never a lot of people on it. I realized that. You go to Tom Sawyer Island, there's never anyone over there. But just So I can get, like, from a financial standpoint, from a creative standpoint, if people aren't engaging with areas, you want to make areas that are more engaging to people. But wow, wish they could have, I don't know, wish they could have kept the water here. It's so weird. It's a very drastic change to Frontierland, to the Magic Kingdom itself, and to what so many people have memories of Magic Kingdom and what it looks like and what the layout is. And man, that's changed. Change can be scary. I wish they would have left it. That's just my personal opinion. But I do hope it's a fun attraction. I do hope a lot of people enjoy what is coming that is new. But anyways, we were trying to get something to eat. Let's stop over here. One of my favorite places to grab a quick meal, the Harbor House. For an open table here. Okay. There's a bunch back here. So it does seem a little busy today. I don't know, maybe it's some holiday I haven't heard of. But yeah, a lot of people here in the park. I thought it was just going to be a regular Wednesday. I think a lot of people are here today because a lot of days this week they do Christmas party in the evening. Not tonight though, so a lot of people are probably coming here today because they can stay late. They don't have to leave the park early. That's why I came today. So yeah, I guess that forced a lot of people pick the day to come here where the park's going to be open later. So it was about a 45-minute wait to get my food. I did my mobile order, and it's not going to be ready for about 45 minutes. I'll just sit here and wait for my food to be ready. My lunch is ready. Got the maple mustard. So maple syrup and mustard together, which on paper says it doesn't sound that great, but it is good. I've had it before. The maple mustard salmon, a bit of rice, and green beans. And let's dig in.
Especially this time, because I already had the antihistamine. It usually goes down for a month, so they don't get.
And that is good. I love salmon. Actually, you can taste a little bit of that mustard. Kind of more like a honey. Tastes more like a honey mustard. Yeah, similar. But yeah, good mustardy glaze. And there we go. Oh, was my hat on? My hat was on backwards somehow. There we go. That's better. Salmon tastes better if your hat's on right. And here at Magic Kingdom, I am a member of the Clean Bowl Club. I do love the nautical decor here in the Columbia Harbor House, the different ships here in the paintings. Got the sign that says the Flying Dutchman, the mythical ghost ship that travels the world. Got model ships up there, a mandolin. Here's the ghost fleet of the Outer Banks. This is the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and apparently it's just full of shipwrecks. You know, believe it or not, I live in North Carolina. I have never been to the Outer Banks. I think I may need to change that very soon. Next to the condiments, we have this old model ship. And the captain's wheel lashed to the stairs. Up here, there's a little tiny ship's head. Down there is some tiny shark mouths belonging to the beasts of the ocean with their dead eyes, black like a doll's eyes. Look at this old-timey diver's helmet. So I admit, I'm pretty glum about the big wall blocking the river and the fact that the river will never be seen again. But I think there is one thing that might cheer me up, and that is a ride on the Haunted Mansion. So there's about a 40-minute wait for Haunted Mansion. Gotta wait along the wall of death here. And you can see along the wall here, there's little quotes from Disney characters, "Welcome foolish mortals." See the hitchhiking ghosts. But this is interesting, maybe this is an Easter egg. So the patriotism swells in the heart of the American bear. and you see Fozzie Bear. Now, there's been rumor that the Muppets were taking over the Hall of Presidents at some point. I say that's confirmation. I guess Disney thinks the only thing that can save us from partisan politics is the Muppets. So we wind along the queue line and see that towering mansion. Uh-oh. It's like their bird bath fell over. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of this wall. Now we enter into the cemetery. All these ghoulish characters that inhabit the mansion. I always love this guy with a snake around his neck. The musical tomb here. See if we can play some. There we go. Some xylophone music, the spookiest music of them all. Some bagpipes. There we go. And the piano over here makes like hissing noises. Like air comes out. You hear that? The bathtub-shaped grave of Captain Culpepper Klein. You hear it bubbling. I think sometimes it shoots bubbles. It's like a bookshelf crypt. Now, one of the books sticking out. Oh, there's the bubbles. Some nice comedic gravestones. He died in the fall. It's a fact notwithstanding, but the judges admired his form on the landing. More comedic graves over here. Here rests Waffle R. Bender. He rode to glory on a fender. It's the fender of a car. We have rest in peace, Cousin Hewitt. We all know you didn't do it. Here lies good old Fred. A great big rock fell on his head. Sadly, no Lester Moore in this cemetery. There is Leota. Oh, look, she blinked. She blinked. You see her? She opened her eyes. Oh, y'all see that? I swear she moved.
Welcome. Your time has come. This way, please. Gather around the dying fire. Hello.
It's Master Gracie here above the dying fire. Oh, wait. He's aging so fast you can see it before your eyes. Kind of like me. If you watch my videos every day, you can see me aging very rapidly. Oh.
Foolish mortals.
Oh, there's some sort of disquieting metamorphosis occurring. Always my way.
If you have any children under the age of 7, they must ride with an adult. If you have no adults, we will ask the child to work at a table.
Oh, he's trying to sneak a peek at these creepy portraits. Yeah, this guy looks pretty Jack the Rippery, if you ask me. But my favorite is this evil fisherman.
To take you into the boundless realm of the sea.
There's also some smaller portraits up here above the doom buggies. They're terrifying. Our chariot awaits. The Bat Boy up there. As sad as I can get when they get rid of old attractions at Disney, you know they're never going to get rid of the Haunted Mansion. Where are they? This is here forever, right? Promise? I think it's here forever. All the busts staring at us here in the library. Different books there on the table. I know there's lots of Easter eggs with the titles of the books, but I can't read any of them. You can see the shadow of the ghostly piano player. Oh, there he is. The Hatbox ghost. Is he gonna do his hat thing? There, his head's in the hat box. Put it back. Let me see you put it back. Your trick. There we go. Oh, let me out, let me out. I always wondered what's behind that door with the glowing green. There's the hangman portrait. The big hand going over the clock. Right into the seance room. Madame Leota. We saw her grave blinking at us.
From somewhere beyond.
There's some sort of swinging wake going on down here. The ghosts pouring in and vanishing. Blowing on the candle there. See the dancers dancing and twirling and whirling. And the spirits raising out of the organ. See if I can find the wax man. Never quite caught a glimpse. There's a little man made of wax that hides in here. Actually, I forgot where I'm supposed to look for him. I'm gonna find that wax man one of these days. Let's slow it down a little. There's that spooky bride. I don't think I've ever looked over here. I'm always looking at the bride. I always ignore all this cool old stuff in the attic. The ghosts rising out of the cemetery. The part where you lean backwards. I always feel like you're being thrown out a window. I think that's what they're trying to, uh-oh. I'm stuck here in the reclining position. It's actually pretty comfy. I could probably take a nap here.
Remain seated in your doomed boat. We will see you just a moment.
If I could spend the night in one Disney attraction, it would probably be this one. Yeah, what if it was broke down all night? I just had to sit here. Been unavoidably detained. Oh, we're gonna be moving immediately. There we go. Oh, immediately. The graveyard caretaker can't believe what he's seeing before his eyes. All these ghosts doing all sorts of ghostly things. I feel like I notice a new ghost every time I go through here. Those owls, the cats. We're on the seesaw. There's a little jump scare head. I wonder what these gravestones actually say. You can't really read them in the dark. Eyes. There's a hearse. Oh yeah, look at it. These used to scare me. Those ones behind the gravestone, they jump out. There's the Viking lady singing her final song. That's a jump scare right there. Different voices. Oh, here they come. Here they come. The hitchhiking ghost. I would give these guys a ride. If I saw these three on the side of the highway, I would give them a ride. Okay, let's see. What's happening? I got a guy in my car. He's got moths in his hat. Uh-oh, he's broken down here in front of the mirror. Hello, everyone. We're here in front of the haunted mirror here on the Haunted Mansion. I wish that ghost was still here. At least he would keep me company. Hello. Oh, again, once again, we are resuming immediately. Hurry back. Right as we exit the Haunted Mansion, probably the most dark thing, the entire Disney property, the grave of Bluebeard and all of his dead wives. Now, Bluebeard is a story based on a real person, a psychopath, and in the story talks about him killing all his wives and keeping them all in one room. And the Pet Cemetery has Mr. Toad in the back. They put him there when they closed the Mr. Toad ride. They never put Brer Rabbit in the cemetery, and I guess they should put Mark Twain and Tom Sawyer in here now. Now in California, Haunted Mansion has a seasonal overlay where they make it the Nightmare Before Christmas for the Halloween and Christmas season. Here in Florida, I think people like to always be able to visit the Haunted Mansion, no matter what time of year it is, without any overlay. But they do have an overlay for the Jungle Cruise, a Christmas overlay where instead of the Jungle Cruise, it is the Jingle Cruise because of the famous song Jingle Bells that is associated with Christmas, and jingle rhymes with jungle. And let's hop aboard that Jingle Cruise. There is about a 90-minute wait. It is very popular when they do the Christmas overlay, but I think I can do it. I'm very brave. I've not noticed this area before. It looks like the trophy room back here. Gets different awards given out to different skippers. We have some of the, I guess, famous skippers here from over the years. Oh, there's Smiley's Chili Crock Cook-Off. First place goes to Skipper Katz with a 3-bean Ginger Delight. Now there's various trophies in this case. The Order of the Golden Piranha, and there is a award for the backside of water. Oh, looks like they added 5 minutes. See, they got their cargo in here. They got some Christmas trees mixed in with their normal cargo of banana and eggs. Nice little bamboo Christmas tree back here, and a wreath made out of a tire. Well, there's a couple human skulls right here as they were eaten by this carnivorous plant. And they've decorated the shipping office for Christmas. I really love their aluminum tree, complete with color wheel. See the burlap stockings there for the skippers. Uh-oh, this skipper got some Prince Albert in a can. You better let him out. Different banners from different places. We have one from Bakersfield, California. Here they have the first aid kit, and there is the last aid kit. I guess this is your last chance at staying alive. Oh, they just turned the Christmas lights on. It looks like there's some sort of mine in the water there. They got their boats all decked out for Christmas, and they give them the different names for the Christmas season. This is Candy Cane Connie. Don't hit that mine. And it looks like we are going to be aboard the Eggnog Annie.
Call the magical square because when people sit on it, the square does disappear. It is real magic. Figuring this
All right,
out
we're over
together.
here by the snowman here, the
Thank you to my friends
jungle
sitting in the
snowman made of
doorway.
burlap.
You guys are gonna keep the water out. That's Skipper Pearl. What? That's first name Skipper, last name Pearl. You
Skipper
are all
Pearl.
free to call me Skipper Pearl for short. And I am
actually
beyond
longer.
excited to be your host today on
all the
the world
fog
famous
rising from the
Jingle
river.
Cruise.
Woo!
Going to see Boats and Baits Advice, your one-stop shop for all of your fishmas, piranha, and canoe gear needs. Now,
piranha, canoe gear needs.
It's that no matter how bad. Look, some of these gorillas are having a holiday party of their own. They
Gorillas ransacking the
I think
camp
it's about
there.
time we split. About elements, they do indeed have the best memory of any animal in the world. It would really help me with my job. But not only that, Sandy used to use elements to pull his sleigh before he used the reindeer. Yeah, man. My goodness gracious, kids, I cannot believe it. We have found the North Pole! How incredible is that? Oh my goodness gracious. I'm so excited to show it to you guys. And here
You can see him passing there, the backside of water. Oh, it's getting really soggy over here. Got a little soggy there on the front side of water.
I'm moving as if, but don't worry, I'm gonna steer them away the way my family
Those
steers
hippos,
you away at Thanksgiving
they've
dinner.
sunk in one of these boats.
He could.
Chimpanzees have hijacked this boat.
Actually, you know, these
chimpanzees are stealing butterflies.
I would tell you the difference between a chimp and a monkey, but it is seriously honored to present to you the beautiful, the astounding, the eighth wonder of the world, and you know it. Say it with me. The backside of water.
Oh my gosh, it's pretty soggy.
Okay, nobody does a workshop.
Just me, or is that waterfall getting a little soggier?
Pretty terrifying.
It's a crocodile.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and we're kind of lie to me, right? No, they wouldn't lie. It's fine.
Spooky tunnel. I do love this tiger here. Oh, he's got a Santa's hat in his mouth. Oh, cobras. Those monkeys going through the stockings.
My goodness. Can we raise our hands if we made it out of there alive? Okay, that is seriously not good, but still better than I was anticipating. To celebrate, feel free to take pictures. We are in the Indian Elephant bathing pool. And as you can see, everyone has their trunks on today. Right over there, we can actually see a baby elephant playing under a full moon. Aww. Man, but really, that's... Hey, no, guys, stop! Go!
No, I don't trust that guy.
Good. Gotcha. Now let's just switch it up. Now as we make our way to the end of our cruise, what sort of a skipper would I be if I didn't offer you a visit to our wonderful Jingle gift shop? If I here at the Jingle Cruise,
the monkeys here
you know we're good at it
in the gift shop. They got some poinsettias.
Every skipper is an expert. And you know,
These
this is possibly the most
two monkeys
civil
fighting over a
shopping
pair
I've
of
ever seen in
shorts.
my life. Up front, we do have a boxing match going on. They're keeping it nice and brief.
Oh, I just noticed that. There's Trader Sam's hat still sitting there. They removed Trader Sam from the ride. We still got his hat there. Something, I guess. That'll do, Eggnog Annie. That'll do. And look at this. We have the Adventureland souvenir pennies here. We have 4 new pressed pennies. Actually, don't have these Jungle Cruise pennies here. We got Mickey dressed in the Jungle Cruise gear. Mickey and Donald there. Looks like Donald's reading a map. We got the elephant squirting the boat, and then Mickey and Goofy on the boat there being attacked by a hippo. Now, I don't have these. Now, Disney does occasionally switch the press pennies. They do get new ones. It is super hard for me to keep track of which ones I have, which ones I don't. Actually have to go back through old videos and watch them to see which ones I have. And to places that I've been a lot, like Magic Kingdom, it's very hard to figure out if I have all the pennies. But I've verified I do not have these pennies, so we're gonna get these made today. This is one where if you put $1 in, you get 1, or you can swipe a credit card and get all 4 of them. I think I'm gonna swipe my credit card here. And look at those shiny new pennies there. Now I need some help, I guess, keeping up with which Disney pennies I have and which ones I do not, because man, my press penny collection has gotten completely out of control. But this is a good addition. The lights coming on for the evening. Christmas lights here on Main Street. I absolutely love this. In the windows here of the Emporium, there is animated scenes from probably what was my favorite Christmas special when I was a kid, Mickey's Christmas Carol. See Mickey as Bob Cratchit, and then Ebenezer Scrooge over there. He was so obsessed with wealth that he didn't care about family, friendship, or Christmas. Over here, Scrooge visited by his former business associate, Jacob Marley, played here by Goofy, who is wearing chains that he forged in life from also being a greedy jerk, a greedy capitalist like Ebenezer. And the three ghosts after Marley that visit Scrooge: the ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas yet to come. See the first ghost, the ghost of Christmas past, played by Jiminy Cricket, as they're looking here, as Scrooge once was a loving person till greed overtook him, as he kisses his sweetheart here. And oh my goodness, look at the ghost of Christmas present there. The giant, I believe it's the same giant that's in Mickey and the Beanstalk. But this giant gluttonous ghost here. See all the food, the pig with the apple in his mouth. See, gobbles down food. And see Scrooge there is so scared that he's shaking. You can see the whole bed shaking. And then the final ghost, the ghost of Christmas yet to come, played by Pete, who basically just throws Scrooge into an open grave, saying that his greed will lead to him being alone and no one will even care. But fortunately, Scrooge sees the light, abandons his life of no empathy, abandons his life of greed, abandons his philosophy of only caring about money, only caring about himself, and embraces his employee, Bob Cratchit, as well as his family, including Tiny Tim, who will also die if Scrooge does not intervene and pay the family a living wage. So definitely an anti-capitalist Christmas message. We'll peek here in the Emporium, see if they have anything fun. They rearrange this every time I'm in here. I never know where they always move the t-shirts around. I don't see the t-shirts. They were here last time I was here. I think I already have all the 2025 pennies. I'll come back next year and get some more when they change them to say 2026. Okay, so they moved the t-shirts back here. And back when I was a little heavier, when I was wearing a 3X shirt, I feel like they always had super cool designs. I always like, they do like vintage designs or designs based on some of the classic attractions. And now that I've lost enough weight to wear a 2X, I feel like they never have anything that speaks to me anymore. Oh, and they've tucked the Roy and Minnie statue over here by the restrooms. This gets moved around depending on what time of year it is. When it's time to put up the Christmas tree, they take Roy and Minnie and stick them over here by the bathrooms. Let's go to the top of the train station, see if we can get a view of the lights on Main Street. And there we go. Beautiful view of that tree. Can't really see the castle, the tree's in the way. But other than that, a beautiful view. Down over the theater. Town Hall. So thank you for joining me here today at Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World, kind of starting off our theme park marathon over the next 2 weeks. Doing a lot of the theme parks here in the greater Orlando area, the Central Florida area, leading up to, of course, visiting next week, going to IAAPA, the theme park trade show, one of my favorite events of the year. It was pretty busy here at Magic Kingdom. I wasn't, you never know. I always think it takes a lot of planning to really hit it on a slow day. I was thinking today might be slow. I was completely uneducated because it was very, very busy. Because, as I said, tonight they're not having a Christmas party, so this is the night everyone comes over here because they can use the cheaper tickets or use their annual passes to get in without having to buy an additional ticket to attend the Christmas party. But thank you so much. I do plan on doing some more Disney on this trip. Look, there's the monorail going by. I'm planning on doing more Disney on this trip, as well as the other theme parks here in the Central Florida region. If you like these videos, though, please subscribe. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, other fun, random stuff. If you'd like to help out the channel, consider Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. We also have enamel pins in the souvenir shop, motel key fobs, press pennies, as well as with our other fun souvenirs. If you'd like to personalize a message from me to send to yourself or to someone else, you can do that on Cameo. All those things are in the description, and all those things help to keep that train on the track, that boat in the water, and this dirigible somewhere around here in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.